Beautiful 3.5-year-old Michigan 10-point. Now, good thing I brought my STS trainer with me today. The STS trainer has not only been designed to be a great piece of exercise equipment, but also works as a great dragging system for transporting your game out of the field. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use the same attachment straps just like we attach around the tree. We're going to double loop them around the antlers, tighten everything up nice and snug. Then we're going to adjust the lengths a little bit so that we can keep that head lifted up nice and high off the ground. That's going to stop from catching on any limbs, falling debris, and so forth while you're dragging that deer out. The old school method of dragging a whitetail, reaching behind you, grabbing onto the antlers, is actually a very ineffective way to drag a deer out of the woods. You put a lot of strain on your lower back by reaching back, twisting, you put your body in a transverse plane motion, so not only are you twisting back, but you're also moving forward. That's a lot of strain on your lower lumbar, those lower vertebrae. So a more effective way to drag is to use your chest, use your core, and use your lower body, and that's going to make it a lot better on your lower back. It's going to prevent injury, and it's going to be a lot easier to transport that game out of the woods. The STS trainer is also going to work as a great tool to assist you while gutting or quartering your animals while in the field. We're going to go ahead and use the STS handles and the foot straps. We're going to release that real quick. We're just going to show you. You can just double strap that around the leg, and all that's going to do is just give you a good prying system. And then you go ahead and attach that back to your handle. Now from there, the rest of the system, I'm going to loop around the tree, and I'm going to use the attachment straps to go ahead and hold that leg open. And just by that, while I'm quartering my animal, I can have this end hooked to the tree, hands free, the legs are spread open. I can do it to both sides, or one front, one back. And basically what it's going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to be hands free. I'm going to be able to focus on my cutting and my gutting and quartering much more effectively, and I'm going to be much safer while I'm watching where that knife's going. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab our STS trainer. We're going to go ahead and get this deer all hooked up. Now we're going to just go ahead first. We want to release our attachment straps. So those are going to be right at that side release buckle. So we're going to unclip both of these. And like I said, these are what's going to go around your antlers, just like you would hook around a tree, same concept. So we want to place that in front of our whitetail. You want to make sure the logo is up and in front, just on the forehead, right by the brow tines. We want to place our logo tight to the forehead, just below the brow tine at the base of the antlers. I want to double loop it around. That's going to help prevent any extra stress on the system. And it's going to give a nice, firm, snug attachment point. Then I'm going to come back in front, and just above my logo, I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down. So I'm going to attach my straps. Let's go ahead and get rid of that extra slack. And so this side release buckle is going to get tightened down just above the logo, tight to those antlers. So once you're attached, we're going to go ahead and straighten it out. Just go ahead and what we call grab your two main lines right here. All right. Now, what I find, typically, you just want to go ahead, take your slide adjusting buckle, release your cam buckle, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull that right to the tip of that first G. And that typically is about a perfect length. So we want to do that for both sides because we want to be even. So other side, grab that side or that cam buckle. We're going to slide it all the way to the base of that other G and get nice and close. Next step from there is just going to be sliding our arms through our foot cradles, and then we're going to take our foot straps and we're going to cross attach those around our chest. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and throw my pack on, and then I'll get hooked up and we'll be ready to get out of here. So next step is just to slide our arms through our straps. And these are our handles, and they're just going to go directly tight to that shoulder on both sides. All right, once you got the handles over your shoulders, all we're going to do is release those side release buckles on your foot straps. We're going to cross attach them, and that's going to allow us to hold those handles tight to your chest so your hands free. So you're going to attach both sides across to the opposing handle. Once you get it on there, you can go ahead and just tighten it to what feels comfortable for the size of your chest, the width of your shoulders. All right, now that we're ready to go, we're all tightened up, we got our gear, we're going to go ahead and head out, get to the truck. And I know one thing, I've already dragged out multiple deer this year with the system, and there won't be one season that I leave this system behind. It's much more effective, it's much less stress, and hey, like I said, I can get in the woods, I can get my animal, get it out of here without making too much noise, bring it in a truck, bring it in a quad, and it works much more effectively, so good hunting.